In the North Pacific Ocean, between Hawaii and the Philippines, can be found a chain of more than 200 islands. They're collectively known as Micronesia.
I'm on a tiny speck of an island on the edge of the Pacific Ocean. It's one of Micronesia's premier dive destinations, and it's called Palau!
The Republic of Palau can be found at the western end of the Micronesian chain, about 750 kilometers east of the Philippines. Few people visit the island of Palau without some kind of adventure sports in mind. There are many excellent dive operators on the islands, and you'll need to arrange a trip with one of them if you're to make the most of your time here. The Rock Islands are Palau's prized assets, and before entering them, you must pay a $15 fee which goes towards conservation. Apart from being an incredible, self-contained ecosystem, these limestone islands have played an important part in recent Palauan history. The best way to explore the islands is by sea kayak. They're easy to use and environmentally friendly. A guide is essential if you're to discover the many secrets hidden away within the islands.
We were following the route. I was showing them how extensively this thing was seeking out water, and we got into that cave and just stumbled across a bunch of human remains when we were in there. So there's a very large section of a cranium. There's parts of a humerus, the arm and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff, weird things like that are all through the Rock Islands.
There must be a lot of stuff which will never be discovered as well, I guess.
I'd actually hope that it would, be like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Actually.
The Japanese period in Palauan history began around the time of World War I, so they've had plenty of time to fortify the islands before World War II came around. After all these years, it's amazing some of the artifacts you can find up here on the islands. These are original 1940 era Japanese beer bottles left behind by Japanese soldiers during the Second World War when they occupied these islands. Like down here we've got some leftover dinner, some old oyster shells, even bits of broken Japanese pottery. If you stay above the water, then you're really only getting half the picture. The trip to the Rock Islands isn't complete without a good snorkeling session. The islands stretch for an incredible 32 kilometers southwest of the capital, Koror, and are home to many different species from crocodiles to fruit bats and a wide variety of birds. Virtually around every corner is another bay or cove to take your breath away. You could easily spend your entire holiday exploring the islands. The turquoise waters of the Milky Way almost defy description, and they're one of the most popular spots. Well, this place is called the Milky Way, and as you can see, it's a really nice, beautiful, bright blue colour to the water, but it's also very famous for this superfine limestone clay. Apparently has very rich medicinal and health and beauty qualities, so I think I'm going to try spreading a little bit of it on my very nice brown skin. There we go. Look at that. It's also got a bit of sulphur smell to it, so
a little bit pongy.
Just a short hop from the Milky Way is this Japanese Zero fighter. Crash-landed on the outer reef during World War II, it's a fascinating spot to snorkel. Sitting in about 6 foot of water, it might not last for much longer. Following World War II, America administered Palau up until 1994, when it became an independent nation. That same year, Palau became the United Nations' 185th member.
Okay, well right now I'm in downtown Koroa. It's considered to be the capital of Palau, if you like. It's got a population of about 12,000 people. And with that, you've got all the usual hotels, bars, restaurants, dive shops, post office, and even right here, an internet cafe. So excuse me, I'm going to go in there, check my mail, have a cappuccino, I think.
Traditional Palauan arts can still be found across the island, and the tourism boom of the 1990s has helped ensure that the islanders retain strong links with their past.
Wow. Cool. It's been alright, isn't it? That'll do nicely for tonight. It's a bit over for me, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, I think this one will do. Make sure I get all my major food groups so I can be ready for more Palau action tomorrow. There we go.